Everyone thinks Pong was the first video game. They are wrong by 20 years. 1952. OXO, a digital tic-tac-toe, created to test computer graphics and human interaction. Back then, computers weren't just big, they were enormous. Entire rooms filled with machines that could barely perform a calculation. Yet, scientists began experimenting, and curiosity led to the first games. 1958, Tennis for Two, played on an oscilloscope, letting two players compete on a tiny screen. 1962, Space War, coded by students at MIT on the PDP-1. Two spaceships, one star, gravity physics. The first true interactive game. Space War wasn't just fun. It proved that humans could engage with computers creatively, inspiring a generation of programmers. The 1970s brought Pong, the first coin-operated arcade hit. Kids lined up with quarters, competing for the high score. Then came the home computer revolution. Apple II, Commodore 64, ZX Spectrum. Now gaming moved from public arcades into private homes. The Commodore 64 could display 16 colors and play sound through its SID chip, making it far more than a simple toy. Early gamers learned coding, logic, and problem solving while having fun, laying the foundation for modern game development. From these humble beginnings, entire industries would rise, from consoles to mobile, from VR to esports. The seeds planted in the labs of the 50s and 60s still grow today. Shut up, boomer. That's enough history for old-timers. I'm taking over. Video games didn't survive because they were fun. They survived because someone fixed the system. 1983. The video game market collapses. Revenue drops from $3.2 billion to less than $100 million. That's a 97% lost. Too many consoles, too many games, zero standards. That's not creativity. That's chaos pretending to be freedom. 1985. Nintendo does something radical. They don't sell just a console, they sell control. 8-bit CPU, 2 kilobytes of RAM. On paper, pathetic. In reality, rock solid. By 1988, NES controls over 90% of the US console market. Over 60 million units sold worldwide. Gaming doesn't just recover, it becomes industrial again. And that's where the console era truly begins. From this point on, it's no longer games versus game. It's specs versus specs. Hey, wait. You know what? Those things are heavy. So, we did something else. We put the game in our pockets. Mobile games started simple, not by choice, by limitation. Tiny screens, weak hardware, simple rules. That wasn't design, that was survival. And when the tech caught up, they made real games. Interesting. Then phones got powerful, and that changed everything. Studios, players, entire genres. Games weren't ported, they were rebuilt for the pocket. Not smaller, smarter. I'm not sure about that. Then controls changed. Gyroscopes, touch, cameras. Buttons weren't enough anymore. You moved, you tilted, you showed up. Your body became the input. Screens weren't enough, so games stepped out. AR, VR headsets. You don't enter the game. The game enters your space. Now games don't feel static. They adapt, they react, they learn. You don't pick difficulty. It reads you. The game started watching back. PC, console, mobile. Those were labels. Power didn't disappear. It shifted, and it keeps shifting. So, where do games go next?